Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. It is me, your favorite horned mermaid. I'm here. And I'm done with the main story quest, so I get to do whatever I want. I've got so much stuff to catch up on. I gotta do roulettes. All this sorts of stuff. I just discovered that I didn't finish the first part of the Manderville quest line. So I gotta do that. Probably do Manderville for a while and then do gathering and stuff while we're waiting on queues or whatnot. Because the queues are abysmal for a DPS like me. And we're listening to this wonderful music because it is, I'm in an inn, and because I have it. And I'm not, like, location bound to be anywhere for any reason. Other than my own heart. Here we go. I might, since it's only 8:03, I might just go ahead and hop into, do this roulette. Nope, don't want to do that. Oh, I can do this now. Lol. Let's try to get in here really quick. And by really quick, I mean hopefully it pops fast because I don't want to be here forever. We'll jam out to some more tunes too. I don't have a lot. What is this? Oh, that's right. I just have these. I don't have honeys, do I? Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna listen to this one. Yeah! I wish I could have like a little radio. Like I wish Kondraxica could have a little MP3 player that I could pop in and listen to my orchestron roll anytime I want. The Dawn Trail songs were awesome this time around though. The new menu. no, it's my little friend. Oh, let me stand on there. Let me stand on there. Oh, this is so good. Y'all can't see me, but, you know, I'm dancing. Guess I could make some more glams. Just 'cause I wanna. Forgot about this. Like delete stuff. I'm not ever gonna use this. Oh yeah, that's a dad look right there. Gotta do the feet. I love how I'm like, these are shorts that I've got. So I've got 2 belts. Because this has a belt. Hold on. Hi, Bubble Lift! Bubble Lift times 3? Is that how I say that? Welcome in! We're chillin'. How are you? I feel like I just want something that doesn't have another belt, but that looks stupid. I forgot I had that. No, that's silly. Oh, that's kind of cute. What colors do I got? Is it that? Is that the belt? Sure is. I'm doing good. We're chilling. I'm gonna see if I can't get into the raid. And do the raid, and then probably gonna go do. I realized I didn't finish my Anderville quests, so gonna go do that. And just follow my heart and do whatever I want, because I finished the main story quest yesterday. So now I'm just chilling, and I've got so much to do still that I want to do. Now I'm free! I loved it. It's really good, and it's like, I love how they're like getting us going of like, hey, there are other, we still got other reflections to go to, gang, and we're figuring it out. Also, guess what? You're not done. I'm like, but what if I want to be done? Like, you're not done with primals. I'm like, but I killed all of the big head honcho Asian guys. Why am I not done with the... Why am I not done with the primals and everything? I killed all of the main guys. Nope. It's not enough. I'm saying I don't have enough. I do have enough. Yay. It's a stupid outfit, but it's fun. I need to learn the lyrics to this. She's such a good singer. I love the music. And I'll tell you why I love the music. Is quite frequently the music, the vocalizations is part of the orchestra. It's part of the orchestra, and so it's like kind of melded in, which is why I can't really hear the lyrics very well, but you know, it's also really fun to have that happen, because usually it's like, oh, the choir is supported by the orchestra. No, the choir is in it. All of the vocal, all the singing, it's in it. It is an instrument in this orchestra. It's so good. It's very good. Do this. Oh, that's not a jam. Hold on, I gotta get on a jam. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My poor DPS heart goes, I want to get through the roulette faster. The queue. I know it's an alliance raid and it's hard to get people to do the alliance raid just using the queue system, but I gotta do it. I don't want to mess with the party finder. It scares me. I cleaned up a lot of my inventory too. Oh, I should probably... I got all this stuff. I guess I'll hold on to this. Because eventually I'm gonna do everything, so I'll want the gear for everything. Save up all my everything. Might as well go gathering while I'm waiting. Watch, I'm gonna go out this door and be like, I'm gonna go gathering! And it's gonna be like, no. New player. Why is Party Finder scary? I just, you know, it's not really, like, nothing against Party Finder. This is what it looks like. Oh, look. Here we are. It's not really, like, actually intimidating. I just don't like making things myself, and it's a little, scary going in to be like, I'll join your party. And also, not always are people actually looking for that stuff. It's just another resource that I don't particularly use, so I don't know it very well. Ooh, you're the cussing. The Alliance raid. You know the first one. Cool. I forget what's going on in the story right now. With it. I gotta lock in. I'm really bad at this, but it's okay. Everybody's bad at it. It's acceptable, it's fine. You're just starting Heaven's Ward. How are you liking it so far? Whoops. I meant to click that button. Bakul Jaja.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
Pretty fun. Love the characters. Absolutely. Where are you at in the story?
How about
Who are you
start
fighting?
with a big fat knuckle sandwich. Here we go.
Don't know where I need to be standing. This is okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
When in doubt, find a mentor. Stand next to them. Dragon area, huh? Very nice. Yeah, you're headed towards some good stuff.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
What is this for? Okay. Uh-oh. Well.
Nerfine drop kick to your fat head.
Yeah, you're gonna fall in love with the characters over and over again as you go. Once you get to Stormblood, my biggest advice is to just hang on. Just do it.
Still kicking? 'Cause so am I.
Because I mean, at least for me, it felt kind of like, why am I here? Because I'm not supposed to be here. I thought I was the hero, but I'm not the hero. I guess? You are the hero. You are the hero. Stormblood is great. Just doesn't feel very world-threatening. Hang on. It gets so much better. Whoa. Oh. Ow. I went the wrong direction.
Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. Behold, the blessed power of Altana.
Power of Altana. Okay, well. I gotta summon my Carbuncle. Whoa! I knew that would happen. Sorry. Sorry.
You ready for this?
Okay. Gonna stand where everyone else is standing. Oh, I see. Gotta go over there.
Open your eyes.
Okay. Woo! I figured it out.
This should do it. Take this and that and one of these. Now we're having a party.
Ba-ba-ba.
Time to get serious.
Oh, what are these for?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Guess I gotta be inside the purple and outside of the orange? Question mark?
Bam!
Bam! Oh, nope.
You can't stop
That wasn't
the
it.
flood of mortal existence. Ooh. I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first, the only way out is forward.
Oh, okay. Lol.
A forest, huh? Go. We'll look after the girl.
Okay. Sounds good by Cool Jaja. Feels weird. I don't need that. Sure. Lol. I thought the rift was here. I just jumped off the edge. At least it was just, you know, the two of us party
On
members.
your guard. I sense something up ahead. Something big.
Oh, I'm so far behind that
A
I don't have
dragon.
the
But surely it's no match
music.
for you.
Yeah, whatever, by Cool Jaja. I didn't even summon Carbuncle in that whole time. Here we go! Sprint away! Thanks for the follow, Bubble Lift! Makes ready to land. Uh-oh. Where should I be? I guessed correctly! Wah, no! Run away! Run away! Okay. Oh. Cool, cool. No, run this way. Run this way, Kondraxica, go! Oh, man. My little leg. Oh yeah, this is, you'll work your way up to this. This is very complicated. Oh my gosh. You'll work your way up to it. Okay, don't kill me. Woo, okay. Key thing remembers. Follow mentor when in doubt. No, I can't even, I don't even know where my... where my mouse is. Why am I getting interrupted? Okay. Cool. Cool. I would hate to be a black mage right now. Whoa. Don't die! I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Over there. And away. There we go. Oh, I got the thing I wanted. Cool. Alright, gang. We killed him! Yay!
Teleportation magic. Ah, brace yourselves.
Oh! Thank you! Yeah, we're not done yet, though.
Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
The early stuff, like Cloud of Darkness and all that. What group am I in? See? Patterned first moment score. Sure, I'll read that. I don't need those. And I don't need those. I gotta watch my armory, dude. It is very pretty. These later ones get really pretty. The Endwalker Alliance raid is really pretty too. I'm pretty sure I missed the Stormblood raid. Because I was just playing the main story and it's optional.
There's something about that big tower.
I don't think I did the Shadowbringers Alliance raid either. I need to go back and find those. But it's really strange doing my roulettes and suddenly whoop, I ran out of air real quick. Whoop. Ow. Well, thank you, Olga Garl. I need my emotional support and magical entity. Let's go back, cool Jaja. What is this, Monster Hunter Wilds?
Five of them? This should be interesting.
We're like worlds. I don't play Monster Hunter. That's funny.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
What rage? Checked out. Oh yeah! Nice! I don't understand what that mechanic was. Yeah, y'all just get through this, and then you can res me.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Okay, where am I? Which one am I? I'm C.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you.
I tried to do that.
Rage cleaves.
Here we go. That's fun. So you did the Omega thing in Monster Hunter. Yeah, you'll get to fight him in a minute. The Omega raids themselves are, I believe, Shadowbringers. I did the Omega raids because I'm like, this is important story to have. I thought it was kind of weird that they decided to go with Omega for the Monster Hunter collab.
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
And, like, there's a lot of different things it could have been, but I think Omega makes the most sense. Especially since he happens so early. Whoa. We are on a struggle bus with this one. Ooh. My party's doing good.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues.
Where do I need to stand? Over here? By him. Whoa. Running out of money. Does I'm not sure. It releases on the 7th, so I don't know which one we get. Uh-oh. I'm gonna follow you. Well, I shouldn't have followed you, but it's okay, I'm still alive.
Cowardice dismembers.
Well, run over here. I'm not sure which one we get. I know that we get the mount, or I believe that we get the mount. We do a mount swap, but that's the impression the trailer gave me. Oh, I don't know what this mechanic is. Oh. The Final Fantasy's done quite a few collaborations over the years. It's very nice. Mainly collab between Shield, Lucid Dreaming. Let's bring Garuda into this. We got this, everybody. Come stand over here. Kill him. Yeah.
Well fought. Wuklamat chose her companions well. Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look. What? Why only you?
I love that for me. What? Why only you? Oh, wow. If I am understanding correctly, too, I think this is a crossover with Final Fantasy XI? But we'll find out more. I'm not ready. I'm watching the cutscene. Wow, so slow. It's big boss. Other new one.
I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
Shadow Lord. Stand outside of it, please. Oh. What? Okay. Well.
The land trembles before my might!
What class are you playing, by the way, Bubble?
Frail mortal!
Oh my goodness.
Tear your flesh
Oh,
and
how did I
crush
do
your
that?
bones.
Ooh! Yeah, I knew I'd do that.
Flames
Oh,
of
what?
hatred. Oh, how they burn.
Summoner! Yes! I'm playing Summoner right now. It's so fun.
Naught left of man but smoke and ash.
I forgot I need Carbuncle. There are many things that I love about Summoner. One of them being, it is very easy to understand. You basically play as Simon Says for a while, and you can run around. There's not a lot that really plants you in place. The one drawback for Summoner is it levels Scholar at the same time. You may say, why is that a drawback? It's a drawback because I don't know how to play Scholar. Whoa, what? I don't understand how I didn't get hurt for that. Stack, stack, stack. I didn't play Scholar, and Scholar is more complicated than Summoner is, but they use the same XP. That's my only gripe with it, though.
This insult, I will scour it away with your blood.
Oh my goodness, am I quick?
Give up your painful strivings. Give in to the darkness of oblivion.
Never.
Your funeral dirge has begun. Its mournful notes sing of your demise. Wretched filth.
Oh my goodness.
Return to the feculent soil that birthed you.
Woo! Good job, healers! Y'all did it. Give me my Phoenix back, please. Woo! Woo!
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Summoner's also really nice because you get stuff that, like, can emergency heal you. Okay. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get Solar Bahamut and then Phoenix and all this. It's fun to play. I can save my butt with it. Oh, run over here. Run with everybody else. Woo! Don't know how I didn't die to that. Woo! There it goes. My little legs.
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath?
I'll let this pop. Oh, I'm running. I'm running. I'm never gonna get Phoenix. It restarts every time. Woo! Woo! The only time I run out of mana is when I die. I'll help the healers out a bit.
I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me.
Well, I tried. Or that's why we just do it. Ow! Well. Oh, that was unfair! I just got rezzed, man! That wasn't fair! How was I supposed to know? Hey! Did it. GG. Oh, no. Ba 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 ba. Huh. Cool. I would like to give you a commendation. Okay. Yes, I want that. I don't know what this does. I need that. I need that. I'm not doing the triple triad. It's poison. It's not poison. It looks like a really fun game. It's just gonna be, it would ruin my life if I started. I know. It gets fun as we go. Yeah. You do warm up to it though. Was an illusion. Am I in Alexandria? Where are we? Are we on another reflection? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Hey girl. She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she wakes. She's got very long ears. Ah, she stirs. A two-headed lizard trying to take a bite out of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. If you've no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk.
Hi.
Can they really be trusted? Yes. I don't know why you're asking me. I'm also someone you just met. I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance. It's fine, we're an intimidating specimen. I'm Preesh, by the way. Nice to meet you. Hey girl, I've got an amnesiac that maybe you could shed some light on. There is much of this we don't understand, but what we do understand is the battle is won, for now at least. What would have otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant's Shade and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help, Kondraxka. Oh, he's such a softie now. Yeah, give me that money. Hi, Preesh. Is almost definitely probably certain you're standing in Juno. Are we on another reflection? What were your names again? I'm Kondraxica, and this is Bakul Jaja. Kondraxica and Bakul Jaja, right? Taru Taru. You are a Taru Taru, aren't you? I'd expect you to be shorter. You want me to be shorter than this? I'm a Lalafell. If you're done with the small talk, you would mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about us being Tari and then nearly killed the man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Tauri not long ago to protect Ulmia. Ulmia? A friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Gulul Jaja's shade with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gulul Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning young Preesh here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Ulmia person. So it was all an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue like your left head and gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue like me? I usually fight with my fists, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic's to blame. In any case, I hope the real Ulmia hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Ulmia? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? Would that I could, but when I got here, I was all by my lonesome. Here being where, exactly? Juno. At least, I think this is Juno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about. If you know where to look, maybe they can tell us something. Go with Preesh and see what you can learn of this place and the whereabouts of that shade. We will remain here and keep watch on this rift. Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, and we should probably stop by the Ten Shodo as well. It's in the back of Neptune's Spire, across the way from the fountain. Oh, good. Hello, sir. Oh, good. I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamulja earlier? Most importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Aradisha unless... My gods, has Guljaja laid siege to Urgan? Is Juno next to fall? I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamulja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. The poor man's probably more confused than we are about all this. Huh. Discuss the shattered windows. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are a pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows, you may get lucky and find something way below market price. Yeah, this is reading to me like we're doing a crossover right now. You, adventurer. You're new to Juneau, aren't you? I can tell by the way you were talking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two continents of Kuon and Mindarchia. You'll find there's an upper and lower level, a port, and the administrative plaza of Rulud Gardens. At least you would have before. Always in and out of Lower Juneau appear to be blocked off or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. We can't go explore the other MMO. Hello, peculiar goblin. I see. Ah, I get all of this music if I get that stuff. Cool. Can I go through this way? I sure can. You press against the door, but it refuses to budge. Won't open? Huh. Then I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's head of the Ten Shodo. That's the world. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. Reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Scions, eh? They sound like a competent lot. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. We say Aldous? Aldo. I bet that's the other guy who has amnesia. Are you a cat girl? Well, I thought I knew the Taru who... I thought I knew all the Taru who traveled through here of late. Where are you from, stranger? Is the Lalafell walking animation? It's hilarious. I will preach Lalafells to the end of the earth. I love Lalafells. They're my favoriteest thing in the whole wide world. They just make... I feel like they're just a little bit more expressive. And they're short and cute and fun. So I love the Lalas. Limsa Laminsa. Can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from San Dioria, Bastok, or Windurst. Considering the present state of Juneau, though, it seems strange. Is becoming a common occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I'd heard of your homeland or either. But that's not important right now. Times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jaja, see if he's noticed it. No. Tell me about this. What? Why is this blocked off? There's supposed to be stairs leading up to the residential area. I swear, things get stranger here by the minute. Also, does it... Hey, Preesh. Is it always torn up like this? Is this, like, normal for it to be this way? Or is this, like, we cut a chunk out of your reality and now we get to be here? Just asking. For a friend. Returned at last, with answers, I hope. No, they don't know what a Lalafella is. So we're truly in this Juno, as she says. But I've traveled all over Tural and never heard of a Juno or Sandoria or any of those other places. What in Altana's name is Tural? I thought all you Marmulja are from Arja. Hey, dude! Do you have your memories? Preesh, you're alright! And she has you to thank, I'm sure. Yep. Anytime. Thanks for carrying, I guess. And who are you exactly? What? I thought he was a friend of yours. He's the one who asked me to go after you. What? I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, Mr... my name is... You must be the one they found wounded in the Sky Deep Cenote. Well, we have to call you something. How about Alxal? Yeah. That just means that he's Aldo. Vagabond in the Mamulja tongue. Though it may be closer to adventurer in Kendraxia's... or Kendraxica's Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother. That does have a rather nice ring to it. Alxal it is. So where are we exactly? Juno, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? And where did that damn shade get off to? Ah, none of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. Oh. I thought you died. Hey, that's the one that put me under a spell, I'm sure of it. So, the Buniwa sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? As you found me in a generous mood, I thought I'd enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Juno. So we really are in Juno, and yet something about it feels so off. Ha ha ha! I never said this was the real one. It is an imitation, a rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. Oh, I figured. You built this? That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronation, Zoralja and I ventured to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession, the power to reshape the world within our grasp, or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across this threshold was an emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. That world was called Vanadiel. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is the Final Fantasy XI world. I only know that because I've seen the promotional stuff. What a load of rubbish, as if anyone would believe that everything and everyone here is little more than one of your toys. Oh, he died really quickly. Oh, what? He turned to stone. As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned a phantom Galul Jaja for the feat of brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadiel. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Zoralja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Yep. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creations to persist for as long as I please. Fortunate, then, that world between worlds was filled with structures made from electrope. More than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believed was from Vanadiel, is of your making, then am I? Gods, that would mean I am as well. You! Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand designs. That means it's not. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned from that walk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Tural will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. Bakul Jaja. Not Bakul Jaja. Galul Jaja again. But this time, evil. No, that's not gonna work. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vanadiel, and their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuliolal matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamulja of that world. You'll never get away with this. I'll make sure of it. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I am ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Surreal Jaw, wait! Well. Damn it all! Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, but now we have this Vana'diel to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Preach and Alxal must be feeling. Yeah, well... this is just every day for me. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? I don't know, what do you do, Bakul Jaja? Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Surrealja's claims. Preach, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is. Yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own, I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened. At least, not here, anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Surrealja to be safe for long. Or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk while we still can. My mother will want to know of what we've seen here. So this isn't another reflection. Final Fantasy XI isn't a reflection of Final Fantasy XIV. It's a whole different world. But it is canon. Which is more than I can say about most other Final Fantasy games. And their connection to each other. Is it in here? It sure is. Oh wow. There you are. I thought you should be the one to explain what happened out there in Yakutel. Sure. I'm gonna wave my arms expositionally. And that's where we are now. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely? That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together. Yeah, you and every other Final Fantasy nerd. What indeed? You mistook us for the Mamulja of Vana'diel when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vana'diel, the Mamulja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed of a terrible power claimed rulership over the Mamulja and turned them against us. Before we knew it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. Preeminence. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All of our hard work will be for nothing if Cirilja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise you that. Oh ho, keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honor as an adventurer of Vanadiel, we will put an end to Cirilja's schemes. If she were here, I'm sure she'd have done the same. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this Cirilja piss all over the memories of my home. So you can count me in too. Don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Yaktel, and we have a duty to keep our forests safe. Cirilja has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Kendraxica once more. Maybe the next patch or something, I don't know. If you're ready, I think it prudent the two of you learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliolal and see to our own preparations while we're there. If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see Prish and Alxal to Tuliolal. And then we go to Tuliolal, we end the quest, and then that's where we pick up next. This formula, it's so formulaic. Where am I going? All sorts of stuff. Oh, is it here? Here we go. I teleported. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So this is Tuliolal. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't, and as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to first apprise the Landsguard of what's happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? Ugh, I'd sooner rip off her tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the Landsguard? Maybe take them to eat or something? Ah, I know, take them to Aunt T's to sample her tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting you to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. Dude, you've been forgiven 100 times already. You're fine. You don't need to earn it. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they're taken care of. Auntie's taco, eh? Let me guess, they serve tacos? You heard of tacos? Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Alxal's memory. Billy said, no, you gotta walk. We built this whole city. You gotta walk around in it. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beasts I've ever seen used for riding Vanadiel. If they have any, I'm sure they'd like to see them. Those creatures remind me of the chocobos in Vanadiel. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions wheresoever the roads might lead us. Because chocobos are a Final Fantasy staple. My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster, though. It's nice being able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time. Cannot say why, but I've remembered something looking out at the sand dunes. There was a man out on the docks who claimed he could teach me new battle arts, but he would only agree to the condition that I retrieved for him a damsel flyworm, an apron, and magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone in your travels who makes such queer requests. Yeah. Oh, maybe Alxal is just like Final Fantasy's like insert your character here guy. Final Fantasy 11. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in the major cities of Vanadiel as well. Of course, there was no shortage of the unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town. So these are the markets of Tuliyola. There are so many stands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would hit the spot right now. No, Preesh, remember, you're about to eat tacos. Yeah, remember, we're about to eat tacos. Ooh. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. You must be Auntie. Bakul Jaja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Bakul Jaja sent you, did he? Take a seat and I'll be right over with a tray of our world-famous fare. Tacos at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. Not not how you eat a taco, girl, but you do you. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. This meal's on Buckle Jaja, so don't hold back. Grisha's taking the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. Phew, I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. Just almost like a taste of home. Tavanzia. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Vanatiel? "20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict, the Crystal War, they called it, and it wasn't long before my home, Tavnazia, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the Beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to Tavnazian's safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of daring you can share with us? Oh, girl, you have no idea. Do I have a story for you? Once upon a time, I had to fight all these primals. And then I had to fight dragons. Then I had to fight more primals. And it culminated in me having to fight so many people. Traveling to other worlds and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Wow, I just came out and told that story. Wait, really? You're not just an adventuring? You're a god's damned living legend. Not so loud. I mean, a hero and living legend. Like you, Mr. Insert name here. Hi, Bukul Jaja. We ate so many tacos. Sorry for the wait. There was so much to apprise the Landsguard of, and, as you well know, that Cirilja was behind the stolen relics and the sightings of Gulul Jaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet, there are others enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have gone off looking for it. Oh my god. What? A dangerous thought, knowing Cirilja could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Juno to make sure our people stay out of there. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around and waiting. Ugh. Man, I already did the rain. God, those tacos were bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. Would that we had time to show you more of Tuliolal, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering in Juno. Let us make haste to Yaktya. Ba, 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 ba. Lol. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong in through a mysterious rift to gods know where in search of treasure seems absurd. Tural has no shortage of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on more honest living, I'd say. Than walking the normal path like you, brother. In any case, whoever we find in there, we'll have to get them out quickly. Gojosuke. Hey. Get out of here. When I jumped through that rift, I was expecting a dungeon, or maybe a labyrinth, but not whatever all this is. Get out of here. It's dangerous and I need to leave, don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's riches lying around for the taking. Fine, I'll just fight you. Never seen a city like this in Tural before. And you'll continue not seeing it. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I happened upon a rather curious stone I hoped to take with me, but it was stolen by some Tonawa Watson brute, whatever. Freaking totally all names. Without knowing the value of the stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran out to the south if you mean to go after them. I'll be leaving now, as if it's truly dangerous as you say. I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. No. Hey! What you got there? You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this. A single block of electro. Hey! We love the bubbles. Thanks for the bubbles, Bubble. We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw electro, but how? Take it you're the one that found this? I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. Yeah. Set yourself free! You expect me to just hand it over? Ah, this isn't Tuliolo. You have no authority here. I found it. I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him, and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. Ugh, we're already in her debt as it is. Fine, you've come here to make your fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. We couldn't help but overhear you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I assure you I can pay more. Great, just what we needed. What do you suppose we do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Just gonna bop it. Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all interested parties separately, and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in gil. This money will be taking me overseas where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. Following event cannot be skipped. Okay, sure. I got a bid. Don't worry, Tataru will pay for everything. I may have your opening bids? Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that will be enough. You may also first speak with the other prospective buyers to receive hints regarding their potential bids. Hey. Breesh, what are you gonna bid? Wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. Well, it's imperative that we recover the Electro, but wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better to be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. I've no time for the back and forth of this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. Oh, she's just gonna put everything there. Okay. Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparation of this expedition. Okay. Thanks for telling me this. We have 1 million gil all told, but I'm trusting you we won't need to spend all of it. So, 500,000? What's half of 1.5 million? What is half of 1.5 million?
The answer is 500,000 to
500,000. Ish. Okay. What's your offer? Yes. Outbid your competitors for the Electrope while conserving your capital. How much will you start with? Um, 500,000. 1 million gil. She's gonna bid high. He only has a little over 500,000 to give. I'll start out small with 100,000. Is that all? I'll start with 400,000. Half my savings, but if we have to bid more. 500,000. Bold move. That's all you have. 560,000 gil. Surely they're close to conceding, right? Okay. This is probably current highest bid, 560,000 gil. Sure. 700,000 gil. How's anyone meant to compete with that? I'm not leaving without that stone. 720,000 gil. What? Someone's reached their limit. 730,000 gil. Finally, it's over. You have a knack for business dealings, Kondraxka. Maybe you were a merchant in a life. Not likely. This looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. Well, we got it. Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at that electro. Ah, this presence. It feels familiar. The Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. This stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Yeah. Meaning Alexal must have been there with her, but I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case, I will hold on to the electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Landsguard. Oh, hello? Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I could be of help. I've heard a great many tales of the fiend from the bards who frequent the taverns here in Juneau. I've been waiting over yonder near the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. Is this my savage guy? Most welcome offer. There is much to be said for a first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we've made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tuliolo and speak with the Landsguard. Kondraxka, come and meet us at Bright Bloom Post. Hello, good sir. I'm happy to answer them. Ah, okay. I don't want to know all the information right now. Are we done with the quests yet? I don't know. Bright bloom. Here we go. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hello, Preach. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Surreal Jaw shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Landsguard. You may be better served exploring Tural, familiarizing yourself with the land. Wouldn't do to find yourself lost when you're needed most. Honest to God's adventure? What a great idea! You're coming with me, Alexel, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would just jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, the wilds of Tural are rife with danger. It is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge, haha! I can hardly count the number of times Vanadiel's been visited by some world-ending calamity, but no matter how dire things may have seemed, we have always found a way through, together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do so long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Our adventure is always so sentimental. Is that so terrible a thing? Humph. Ah, here he is. The moment we learn of anything about Cyrilja's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Okay. Bye guys, have fun! Yay! Oh, meanwhile, the echo of Tulia. Yes, soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Cyrilja? Soon, my dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. So menacing. How fortunate for me he lacks the wisdom of the true dawn servant. But if he will be made fit to rule, I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vanadiel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink of the eye in the annals of history. With the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tural, no, the whole world, to its knees. Oh, what? No, before I do this, I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta go get me some food. I'm hungry. I'll be right back, though. I'll be right back. have returned. Oh, there's ads going on. That was well timed. I'll just sit as I eat my applesauce then. Another 30 seconds. Jam out to this music. Should I pick this up and then come back to it later? Because I'm not, you know... If I wanted to play Final Fantasy XI, I'd just go do that. The timing couldn't be better. I guess I only did one patch worth of the Alliance raid. Which is fair. Unknown beasts have been sighted near the rift and attacked the sentries standing guard. Michael Jaja believes them to be echoes and is headed there as we speak. Goes without saying the threat. More of them could pose to Tuliala. Say no more. I would love to help later. I'm gonna go see if I can't do some handful stuff though. I suggest speaking with him to learn more of Bakul Jaja's whereabouts. Cool. I'm gonna go do this though. What? Where is this? Scholar's Walk. Ah, Hulda. I'll just return this. Ba 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 ba. Much like a sim, I went, I need to eat food. You know what I'm gonna eat? Some applesauce. That's a meal. And then I couldn't open the other jar of applesauce that I had. So I just have the last bit of applesauce. There's an unopened one that I can't open. Because I'm not very strong. Okie dokie. Hey, let's go. Actually, in an effort to not be a total fool, we're gonna get in with we're gonna be a princess. We're gonna be our musketeer princess self. Where is this? I need to use the 8. Here. I don't remember where I'm at in this quest line at all. I don't remember anything. So, I have seen this section of the Manderville done before, but I don't remember all of it. Also, let me fix my UI. Because this is going to annoy me. Save. Okay. I also don't remember how to do Red Mage all that well. The jump, and then this. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, and if I'm failing, then I'll just swap back to Summoner. A fourth victim? Thal have mercy. Were you able to glean aught of a connection to the other victims? The Arbiters of Truth. No, it cannot be. If I'm remembering correctly, there's this thing going on, because Ul'dah has a sister town. Don't remember what that's called. Silda, I think. And there was Undeath. Question mark? Somebody help! Miss Ellie? That voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man, I only thought to ask him a few questions. Before I knew what was happening, he was upon me. I could only... Bash his brains in with a conveniently placed bottle of mead, it would seem. Ha ha, you remind me not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, is Nashu not with you? She saw a figure lurking in the shadows and went off in a pursuit before I could stop her. This man wears the armor of a Sultan-sworn squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. Oh yeah, there's disguises. The thief of many faces? To think we would find our man like this? Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more. By virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions and a lady's pugilistic puissance, whatever that word is, I declare this case closed. I return this set to you, Miss Phyllis. Whilst the gesture was appreciated, in the end it proved superfluous to my cracking the case. What? Oh. While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value you'd like to wantonly destroy? He had two disguises. What? What is the meaning of this? Ingenious. A double disguise, planted by the thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. This is Giyu, one of my most capable men. I assigned him to guard the vault, and outfitted him with an ample supply of demasking dust. It is inconceivable that the thief could so easily elude his grasp. Unless the thief was not wearing a mask. Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? No, that's impossible. Of course, it all makes sense. With the Phantom Thief to thank for her burgeoning readership and rise to the ranks of the Mithril Eye, Miss Ellie could not bear to face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched a plan to... My lady, the vault has been breached. The wise man's whisper has gone. For her foul crimes against the Sultanate, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye, the thief of many places, an enemy to the state. Deploy all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. And now the game is truly afoot, says the mysterious stranger. Gilgamesh! Bah! What is the meaning of all this rackus and rumpus? And just as we were about to make our triumphant return, isn't that so, Enkidu? Miss Ellie, that shadow you said you saw, I think it was just a dormouse. Oh. To think he'd literally stumble face first onto the second mask. His good fortune truly knows no end. But not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. Nashu, no! My girl! Ba, 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 ba. My ever-loyal associate, we must find Miss Ellie, and quickly. Surely if confronted by her constant companions, she can be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Oh, Miss Phyllis, I thought you had already departed in the company of your men. But all for the better. Shall we conduct this search together? I fear that would only put them at greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiters of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than... Hildebrand Mander? Me. Mind you, it's not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day I received an anonymous letter stating that a position in the committee had opened and that I had been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties, to prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultan's Sworn, I was deemed to be in a particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. I knew that there were other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names or identities. To think that my unknown compatriots were the victims all along. I cannot put any more lives in danger. I will sequester myself in a place where my presence can cause no harm until such time as the killer is apprehended. Your concern for our well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis, but there is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I am more than capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. My associates here also stand by your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector, over here! Ah, there you are, Nashu. You really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Ellie said she saw somebody in the shadows, so I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anything there but a dormouse, but it was really a cute dormouse, you see. It just kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just... Pardon me for a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector's sense speaks to me. Someone is watching us. Kendraxica, let us split up and canvass our surroundings. You got it. Water-stained letter. Lies conspicuously on the floor. Be wary and be warned. Okay. trust no one, and your friends all the less. Interesting. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. You obtain a satchel of demasking dust. In the next instant, you feel an immediate intimidating presence behind you. Ah! Ho ho ho! If it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Kendraxica. I was in the area on a matter of business, which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Mayhap it is the same for you. Yeah, pretty much. Oh ho ho! So your pursuit of the thief of many faces has taken quite the unexpected turn, and now you have come upon a series of anonymous letters? Mayhap our watcher in the shadows is a friend? Or is this but another trap laid by the fiend? Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. The thief could be anywhere, or anyone, myself excluded, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of this Manderville man. That said, I fear my dear Hildy may be in a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. Were anything to happen to Hildebrand, his dear mother would, not be pleased. Okay, Godbert, sir. If the sender speaks true, the villain even now lurks within our midst, and yet we have but a single sachet of demasking dust at our disposal. We must identify the impostor beyond reasonable doubt before we proceed. You know the players better than I, Kendraxica. What say you have a few words with each of them, and see if aught is amiss? Behatted Sprat. Hello. Something just isn't right. Hello, Behatted Sprat. Phyllis. Am I doomed to share the same fate as the others? I'd sooner die than become one of those things. Miss Ellie is the phantom thief. It is the only logical conclusion, and yet I cannot help but feel that another truth still evades us. Inspector Bjarden told me all about it. Who'd have thunk Miss Ellie was the phantom thief all this time? She sure fooled me. Okay. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say? Stands to reason. The fiend would not take such a risk if he was not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. Curses! This one's not half the fool his son is. I must elude him, and quickly. Time is of the essence. I questioned the Sultan sworn outside. To a man, they insist they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? Father! What brings you here? Yes, finally the pieces are coming together. Now, if you would kindly stand still and shut up. The fiend already stands among us. Inspector Bjarden! I should hope you are not doubting me. Well, I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate your particular brand of idiocy. The fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming new identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I'd say this occasion calls for a dose or two of that powder Kendraxica here found earlier. There wouldn't happen to be another sachet or two lying around, would there? What remains of our supply has already been distributed to the search party, but worry not. They should be reporting back within a bell's time. Ha. Time might be against me, but just you watch. I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into the reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear that is more time than we can afford, Miss Phyllis. Fortunately, my powers of deduction will lay the fiend's face bare within minutes. We know that, given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages. As Miss Ellie has only passing interactions with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from consideration. That leaves myself, Nashu, and Kondraxica here. Nashu and I, in particular, have a close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin with questioning mine own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I. Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. All the times for this overstuffed buffoon to start talking sense. If he asks me anything too obscure, my cover is as good as blown. My relationship with Nashu is so close, I dare say at times it is as if we share a mind. If this Nashu is truly my ever-loyal assistant, she should have no trouble completing my thoughts. Ahem. I'm a Manderville. Man! Doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Corthus to Thanalan, Manderville. Man, you're the best, Inspector. A perfect score. You may rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, undubitably the true Nashu. I've never loved you more than now, you marvelous muttonhead, you. Nashu, is something the matter? Just because you've picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes, there's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Wrinkles? Wrinkles? Look who's talking, you crusty, cretinous old... Genius Inspector? Yeah, no, girl has no recovery from that. The charade is up, Miss Ellie. Okay. Oof. Who is she? Miss Ellie, you look somehow different? Who is this unfamiliar woman? What secrets does she hold? Seven hells, done in by a muscle-bound muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Your resemblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Briarden, once again you fail to measure up to your lofty reputation. Of course we resemble one another. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister and eminently capable partner in crime. 1,000 faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Cece. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you quite all right? Why, you look as if you've seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you that Ellie and I are no specters. What we are, mind you, are the last living scions of Sildon aristocracy. Amused, are you, befuddled, to find two sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered the thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show, oh, and those priceless relics, was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning the hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We owe a lot to you, truly. Why, without the tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we could never have risen to these heights of celebrity. Miss Cece, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask you one thing and one thing only. What is it that you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish with all of your schemes? Justice! 400 years ago, Uldan dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At long last, the cowards that would justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait, history say that it was Sildi that turned their own men into zombies. The histories lie, and you work from the shadows, silencing all who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows, false arbiter. It was Ulda that ordered the creation of that dreadful powder, and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie. What is this madness you speak, woman? Not madness, truth. The powder in my possession was stolen from the Uldan army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. They say it has his final act of courage in the moments before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. The truth that this doe-eyed sultan sworn would kill to keep buried deep within the sands of Thanalan. But your time of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long you, and everyone in this rotten nation, will know firsthand the horrors my ancestors knew. And just what do you mean by that? Oh, how the idiots lap up the stories. A masked crusader for justice, a dashing rebel waging battle against power and authority. Oh, if only they knew. But they will see soon enough when they're eating each other's brains out on the streets. In the last days before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from Uldan vaults, hiding it away in secret vaults, sealed with powerful magics. The sole means by which the vault can be opened? By assembling 4 secret relics from Beladia. 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Sildi, before the Uldan dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns on you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, the 4 relics safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren that you were there when zombie powder rained down on Ulda. No, wait. You'll all be dead. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Preposterous. But first you, my dear, you will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Let your flesh rot like all your rotten lies. I think not, Miss Cece. Hildy, no! Hildebrand! You idiot! Just for once could you not get in the way? Uh-oh. Godbert Manderville! I can't even trust your sorry arse to look after him for a day. Bonk. Oh. I knew it! The presence rushing over us from the shadows. It was you, my dear wife. Uh-oh. Am I to understand you're Hildebrand's mother? Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet, it's enough to send a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself, Kendraxica, the time of our final confrontation is nigh. What? Bop. Get bopped. Do ye have potatoes for brains, you overstuffed buffoon? My beloved boy's been turned into a stinking corpse, and you hadn't, if you hadn't bloody noticed. You, Kendraxica or something, was it? Hildy's told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet ye. My dear boy's always had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I can come on a bit too strong at times. But can ye blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and leave things to my own sorry-arse husband here, and look where that got me. You'll help me out, won't you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look at all these guys. Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages, and just look at him. He's green. Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse, and I know just the remedy. A phial of holy water. The ingredients are simple. A tatter of oversoul rags and a phial of twice distilled water. Singot at the market stocks the former, and the latter you can procure from a trader by the name of Auguste. By the name Auguste. Now hurry, once the poison spreads throughout his veins, no antidote will save him. In the meantime, I will search for the bumbler's bumbling assistant. With any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive. Ouch, that smarts. Ye gad, Sildy, you're looking none too hardy yourself. No thanks to you, bumbling oaf. Now where are you going to accompany? Now you're going to accompany Kendraxica here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? But of course, milady, Gilgamesh is ever at your service. Singot's sundries, was it? Come now, Kendraxica, there's work to be done. Bye. Oversold rags, you say? I fear I've only a single tatter left in stock, and it's already been spoken for. But, my good man, you must reconsider. My dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine own as well, hangs in the balance. I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man has to make a living. I have been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags. Unless you can offer me the same, no deal. Ah, and you expect us to be able to summon such a rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice? Well, look what we have here. If it isn't the Warrior of Light from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet at the markets. Oh, yes. I think I remember you. Yeah, we're trying to get some of this stuff. As it happens, I just returned from my training, and the slaying of 10 chimeras just happened to be my task for the day. If it's chimera membrane you seek, you're more than welcome to a share. Hey, thanks. My lady, you are far too kind. Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildebrand and Kendraxica here, I'd still be tag teaming with that slimy beast and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. Bye. I'll take me if that wasn't Avila the Tempest. Ever since she confessed to her trickery and started climbing back up from the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. Why, I've had a mind to give you the rags you seek simply for the privilege of meeting her. A kind sentiment, my good man, but we are more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain, aren't we, Kendraxica? And with this, our task here is done. Now, let us find this traitor named Guest. Hello, sir. The blundering Manderville boy is on his last legs, and you need something of mine to save him, you say? Humph. Perhaps you can give me a good reason why I should care. Those bloody Mandervilles are richer than the traders themselves, yet they have the audacity to haggle me down to the last gill for every purchase. If the family line ended today, I'd be happier and a wealthy man. And now, I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents. Have you not a shred of honor or compassion on that spindly body? Business rival or no, the man is on death's doorsteps. After the events of that day, my father will not so easily forgive and forget, but it matters not to me. No, my love for you is as deep as the 7 seas. I beg of you, milady, may I have this dance? Oh boy. What are you doing here? Kendraxica, what a lovely surprise! Are you here for the ball, perchance? No, I'm trying to get this thing from this guy. Heavens, the poor inspector! Well, if it isn't the Lapis Maiden in the flesh, what say you bid farewell to preening fops and scuffy adventurers and share a dance with the cultured gentleman befitting your great beauty? Why, it would be a pleasure and an honor both, me lord. Provided you first provide my good friend Kendraxica with a bottle of twice distilled water that she seeks. You know this woman? If that is the price you would set, then so be it. Take it. It's barely worth its weight in gil anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella? Thank you. I love that people will just show up to bail me out of problems. To be fair, I do that for other people all the time, though. I knew Hildy to be a worthy rival, but I think he was this beloved by so many. Clearly, this realm would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Kondraxica, let us deliver these goods while there is still time to save him. I'm running my little princess legs. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare come back empty-handed. Here you go. Bloody brilliant! I'd take you over my muscle-headed half-wit of a husband any day. Now stand back and let me show you some real Manderville home cooking. Thou, ye bloody bugger, guide my skillet. Aye, that should stop its spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush what's left out of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Look who I found. She was slumbering obliviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. Boy, did that nap feel good. Yes, I'm sure it did. Kondraxica, word has it that Ellie has been sighted at the Sildin ruins. We must go there with all haste. You've done well by my dear boy today. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What in the seven hells are ye standing around for? The future of Ul'dah is at stake. Kondraxica, my strength is yours as well, for Ul'dah and for our friend Hildy. You remind me of my husband, but with ye having more muscles and sense. If you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you run to the markets and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my dear boy warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see, I believe 20 crates or so should suffice. I am a warrior, not a... Yes, milady. Okay, bye, Gilgamesh. I say, Enkidu, the burden we must bear simply to secure my long-awaited final confrontation with Kondraxica. That said, the events of today have given me cause to reflect. Kondraxica and Hildy both, to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends and tried and true. But alas, not I. No, only one true friend have I ever known, and she is long lost to me. You are a fine bird, giving me great comfort in my travels, but you will never be Enkidu, and my one true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Kondraxica could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever may you wander, hear my words and return here to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu! Ye gads, what was that flash from the heavens? It nearly blinded me. And what? The crystals! Where have they gone? Oh my gosh. He summoned a primal version of Enkidu. Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice. Could it be? My faithful companion, why must you always make me wait so? I have so many questions. I'm gonna pick this quest up. Oh boy. Oh, I get the outfit. Nice. What are you doing dilly-dallying around here? Let me jog your memory. There's a moon-sick maid digging around at the Silde excavation site with her mind set on turning Ul'dah into the land of the walking dead. Your concern for Hildy is most touching, but don't you worry. Mommy Dearest isn't going to let her beloved son kick the bucket that easily. Okay. I'll do this later. We're gonna go raid someone. And by someone, I mean probably my husband. I think he's streaming right now. But thank you for watching and chilling with me and hanging out. I'll come back again eventually. And by eventually I mean probably tomorrow, question mark? If I'm feeling up to it. Let's see. Let's go raid someone I'm following. It sure is my husband playing Sea of Thieves. Oh, and now I hear him yelling in the background. Well, we'll start this raid. And it looks like he's playing with Rat too, so. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful night. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye!